Hi, my name is Jeffrey Paul Wright. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Right now, I'd like to tell a little story, purely for entertainment purposes. It's pure satire, i.e., none of the events that I'm speaking of here actually transpired, and all the characters and references to those characters are purely fictitious for the purposes of entertainment and satire. Okay, that being said, many years ago, in a land very far away, there lived a man named the Big L and myself, and we just never saw eye to eye. I always tried to be nice to the Big L, give him compliments, say nice things, be like, hey, we should play music sometime, this and that. He always had some snide remark to make in front of my friend, our mutual friend. So anyway, 2 years I put up with this. Little snide remarks and this and that. But, one night I come into my friend's house and he attacks me. Like he doesn't know who I am. Like he can't see in the dark. Like he's Mr. Magoo all of a sudden. Raising his hands at me. So he takes some swings at me. And I don't want to disrespect my, bloodying him up in my friend's house there. So I'm like just dodging his punches. Just like 6 punches. Like, what are you doing, man? Like I wasn't even scared. He was so, coming from I could see him coming from a mile away. Didn't even punch back. Just dodged his punches. And what are you doing? So for the second time in a week, he, the Big L, attacks me one day. And I was sitting there and I got a beverage in my hand and my guitar is on my back and I'm ready to leave. And I said something that he didn't like, and so he charges me, beverage in hand, causing me to spill my drink. And I said, I took out my my taser, which I used to carry a taser, and I take it out and I kind of stab him with it, but I didn't push the button. Accidentally didn't push the button, right? So I take him and I'm like, and I just kind of did this crazy kung fu move all impulsively and suddenly, and I just kind of threw this big guy across the room, and he lands all crazy on this desk, and papers were flying, and it's quite a scene. And I said, well, if you're gonna have this clown here, then I don't want to be here. I'll just leave, and you let me know when that guy's gone. So now, for the third time in a week, after I've done nothing but defend myself, this guy tries to attack me. Now, he was aware that I am the spraying mantis. I carry bear mace, and I used to. I don't anymore. But I used to carry bear mace, and anyway, so for the third time in a week, he chose to attack me. And so I see him riding my bicycle down this industrial kind of area to get to my house, and I said to myself, well, if he comes this way, he's looking for it, and I'm gonna give it to him. So I dismounted from my bicycle, and I hid behind these trees, and he comes up, and he says, hey, you got a good charge on that thing this time? Referring to my taser, because I didn't nail him with the voltage of it, just kind of stabbed him with it accidentally. So I said, well, I turned around and I had my bear mace, and I said, oh, yeah! Because I never actually used my bear mace on anybody, just carried it for self-defense purposes, and nobody had ever, given me a reason to bear mace them. Except for this guy. So, for the third time in a week, tried to attack me unsuccessfully, and I painted him orange. It's this orange toxic cloud wrapped around him like a demon. And then I gave him a second coat for free. Then he scampered off into the street blindly. As I chased him, and I said things like, "Big L, where you going, buddy? Come back. Let's play some music or something." So, anyway, he called the police, made a police report, got all bandaged up. He had gauze over his eyes. And apparently, it was quite atrocious, his condition. And the police asked him, "Gee, who would do this to you?" And he said, "I don't know." Because he didn't want to say, "Gee, I don't know. The guy who attacked me, who I attacked 3 times in 1 week. Or the guy I've been a dickhead to for the past 2 years." So, anyway, that's it. That's the Bear Mace story. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did writing it. Thanks for tuning in. If you like, please like. Please subscribe if you feel so inclined, if you'd be so kind-hearted. And I really appreciate your comments. Excellent. I very much appreciate it. They help shape this channel. As I say in the disclaimer, my detailed written description of this channel, if you look at it with my little profile picture there, says that you, the viewers, help shape this by your requests and your comments. So I do appreciate them. I hope you enjoyed this segment. A little comedy here, and more good stuff to come on the way. Thanks a lot. Bye.